Hey everyone, it's Aureolin. We're back to another episode of Aureolin's Heartrate Gaming. We're back with Idle Heroes. Woo! And we're up with the latest event update. We've got Shelter and Wishing Fountain. So in the Wishing Fountain, this is a good opportunity to stock up on profit orbs. Just try and build your supply before the next profit orb event gets here in a month. And Rosa is our reward this time. He hasn't had a rework yet. It seems like they're kind of doing all of the non-elites first. And Rosa is technically still considered an elite, so it'll probably be a while before we see his rework. And in the shelter we've got Ormus, who is good now. And then Starlight, some people have been trying her out. I guess she's good in very specific situations. Corpse Demon has his uses. Yeah, and the rest of them are just kind of meh. I'm half tempted to try and get Ormus, but I hate having to sacrifice basically the equivalent of, 1.5 5-stars just to get one specific 5-star. I don't know if I'm going to do that one or not. 300 spins of the wheel to complete the event, but when you spin it 10 times, it only costs 8 coins. So we only have to have 240 coins, I believe. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get to spinning. Let's get some rewards. Let's see if we get anything nice. This is kind of a nice opportunity to, wow, that's a lot of artifacts. Oh, and I got the hero. Oh, my first spin. Well, I was gonna say that this is a good event opportunity to get resupply a bit, like get some more gold, maybe snag, the 4-star hero, get some artifacts so that you can build up the artifacts you have, get some green stuff, get some dust, that sort of thing. I don't think I've ever gotten the hero off the wheel before, so that's a first. Though I did spend my super wishing coins here just recently when Barton was on the wheel, and I actually got him. And it was hilarious because I was sitting there laughing to myself like, haha, watch, I'm gonna spin this wheel and it's gonna be like when I did the replacements for Valkyrie and I'm gonna actually get him, and then he dropped. Yeah. Okay, well, lucky coins. I was kind of planning on that was 10 spins. We're done, people. All right. I really don't want to spin the wheel without the hero being on it. Oh, it's only 50 gems to refresh. I'll go ahead and refresh. Oh, look, another Lutz. Oh yeah, it's also a good idea when you do this event, if you're just taking your time with it, is to wait for the 4-stars to be light or darks. You can refresh it about every 3 hours, I believe it is, and if you get on regularly and just refresh the wheel, see if you get that dark or light 4-star on the wheel, and then just spin till you get that. That's a really great way to try and get more light and dark heroes also. So, I just got the dark 4-star. Man, it is throwing things at me now. I feel like they've increased the drop rate or something, but all of the stats listed would say otherwise. So I don't really know what's going on. This is gonna be like my lucky month, and then it'll be over. Like a passing fancy. All right, come on. And then also after I get done spinning here, I was gonna look at, oh wow, I got the gear, the 4-star gear, the red gear. Anywho, I was gonna talk about the new rework hero that they did. It's not on the announcement when you open the game yet. I imagine it'll get updated tomorrow probably. I was hoping that was going to get updated as soon as the game got updated, but it didn't. So they've reworked Baade, or Baade if you prefer, if you like him to be a sheep, Baade. But We're gonna take a look at him. His abilities sound somewhat interesting. I'm a little curious about how he'll work. I need to look at him more I just got the hero again. What is happening? What is... Hey, and what is this? What? No! The cruelty! They finally released an Aspen skin, but it's $70? Oh, and he looks all dragoned out. My heart is crushed. I can't spend $70. Oh, I've been waiting for them to release an Aspen skin. It's so unfair. They released an Ada skin on her release, but they wait like 5 months to give Aspen a skin? Bunch of BS. Oh, I'm sad. $70. All I want is for my Aspen to be all he can be. That's all I want. Anyway, let's take a look at Baade. So, I guess let's look at his 5-star, his new 5-star. I gotta recognize his picture again. Oh, here he is. Ugly, balding Skelly. Okay, so his new ability is that he deals 150% of attack damage against the enemy with the lowest HP, so he targets lowest HP, and he has a 48% chance to deal 2 times damage and a 36% chance to deal 4 times damage. He also restores his health by 20% of damage dealt and increases self-attack by 40% for 6 rounds, but he can't crit, so he doesn't bonus from critting. And then he gets an HP attack and Sunder Armor. Is that the same as Armor Break? It says 20% on Armor Break, so I imagine it's the same as Armor Break. Why would they change it to say Sunder Armor when that's basically the same thing? Whenever a foe dies, he increases his self-damage reduced by 10% for 1 round, and he restores self HP by 100% of attack. And his basic attack targets the enemy with the lowest HP and deals 110% of attack damage, has a 50% chance to deal 1.5 times damage and 25% chance to deal 1.25 times damage, and it also cannot crit. So he's basically a non-critting thing, and he's definitely, I mean, it's a... I'm not a huge fan of all these warriors that are built around attack and not health. It's like, you would think a warrior would be for your health, for like your tanking, and then assassins would be more of like, let's hit hard with our attack, and mages. But they're making more and more of these warriors do this, because, I mean, all of his abilities are attack oriented, so at least we have that. With Starlight, you saw the split between HP and attack, and I feel like that weakens her a bit. But with his, they're all attack. You know, he just, I mean, it doesn't look like he has bad base HP. Alright, so let's look at him at 10-star. At 10-star, it jumps up to 350% of attack damage. That's the same percentile though, I think. 48 and 36%. I think that's the same. Steals health by 40% damage dealt, and then he increases attack by 80%. 40% and 80. I think that's different. La la la, I can't keep track. Yeah, those are different. But the 48 and the 36 don't improve. So the chance to do extra damage, the like chance to crit now on him, because he doesn't crit, he just has this chance to do extra damage. It stays the same from when he's 5-star, so that's kind of interesting. He can reduce his damage by 4. It's only 1 round though, so really, I don't know. One round off things usually don't make a difference. But the restoring his health That's kind of a Bloodblade thing though. Like, things die and then he heals. So, I don't know. Basic attack targets the enemy with the lowest HP. 50% chance and 25% chance. Okay, is that higher? I think that's higher. The last one? No, it's not higher. I guess it's just the attack percentile, 110%. And then when he goes to 10 star, it becomes 150. Huh! So his abilities don't seem like they improve a ton as he stars up. I mean, his abilities look like they have the potential for some damage, but the fact that they don't improve very much as you star him makes me think that once he hits E3, he's gonna lose his usefulness compared to starter game. Like if you get him in your starter game, he might be pretty useful, but if you're talking full E3 teams, he may not keep up. I'm getting that feeling. I don't know though. I'm really interested to see this hero tested. It's a shame I ate all of mine just, you know, to make that karma fodder, so I don't have any left to even play with. And I don't have the resources to spend on that sort of thing, so I will wait for the professionals to get back with us on that. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and pay to refresh this wheel and keep spinning it because it keeps giving me the good stuff off of it. May as well not stop now. Let's keep going. We've already got 2 undead fodder. Well, there's the 4-star. Last time I did this event, I kind of took it slow and I waited for the dark because I needed dark fodder, the darks and lights, and it took me several spins just to get those. So the fact that I just got 2 straight up 5 stars off of this, that's really lucky. That's very lucky. Like, let me 0.1%, and I just got it twice. Oh my goodness. What is happening? This is gonna be my 1 month. I always get these little sporadic moments. I'll get my hopes up for now, right? We'll see what happens, what comes of it. I think I've got a few spins left. I've lost count. I have forgotten where I am. I love the gold though, because I am poor. Still can't believe that. Okay, we're at 220, so we need to do 8 more spins. 8 more. There's 1. And 2. Ooh, there's the 4-star gear. 3. So we've pretty much got everything but the hero off of the wheel. 4. Wheel is definitely being kinder to me than it ever has before. 5. 6. Funny that Dragon Slayer is the one that's avoiding me. The last one. All right. Here we go. Okay. So we ended up getting 2 Lutzes. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've really never gotten the 5-star off of the normal wheel, but that gets us 5 more relics, which is great. A Rosa and all these profit orbs, all these wonderful profit orbs. Profit orbs are always good. Always good to start restocking right away. Okay, so we completed that. Shelter really hasn't wowed me like the last 4 times it's been up. I don't think I've really replaced for anything because none of them were worth it. So anyway, those are my opinions of the new updates. I am interested to see Baade tested. I'm curious to see how he holds up at E3. Like I said, to me it seems like just from the initial look of his stats, it looks like he'd be a great starter hero, but with the small percentile bonuses and the major things like the chance to do 4 times damage and the chance to do 2 times damage doesn't go up at all from 5-star to 10-star. So I don't know. I have a feeling that's gonna make him suffer at higher E's, but we never know. I mean, maybe he'll end up being a killing machine and really useful. So let's just wait and see, I guess. So this event is pretty straightforward. It's pretty sweet and simple. So I hope you guys get lucky on the wheel too. That is literally the luckiest I've ever been on the wheel, shockingly. So I've got a couple fodder out of it. Try to wait for those dark and light 4 stars. I highly recommend it if you ever plan on building a darker light. And if you enjoy, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. See ya!